Hello and welcome to Climbing Daily and the La Sportiva Athlete meeting here in Valle d'Orco in Italy. And I'm here with Francesco, who is in the marketing department for La Sportiva.
Ciao guys, today we are here in the Valle d'Orco where a lot of athletes joined us for this special event. We will have a few days thread climbing and bouldering and it will be awesome.
The reason I wanted to talk to you today is because as part of the La Sportiva sort of development process, you use athletes in order to test your product. So how does that work in principle?
Yeah, most of the time everything starts from the input or a feedback from an athlete. I mean, the very close collaboration with athletes has always been a key factor in the history of La Sportiva, even in the past. But we receive this input, then we have a little confront with our distributors in order to get also a feedback from the market, from you guys, normal climbers.
And the average people,
not
just the highest
like
level.
me. And then we prepare a product brief and we pass it to the R&D department, and there is where the magic part start.
So you've got your shoe, you've got your idea, you give it to the athletes. Do they ever turn around and go, that's terrible, that's rubbish, start all over again?
Oh yeah, it's always difficult because athletes always want really extreme shoes. So you have to find a good compromise. You have to develop something good with great performance, but can be fit by everybody, basically.
So you're holding the La Sportiva theory, which is something that we did a video ages ago in Studio Block.
Okay, yeah.
With.
So,
is this one of the shoes where it went through that development process?
Oh, definitely. We started to think about the theory for the Tokyo Olympics game in order to give to all our athletes really performance climbing shoes. And the feedbacks from there were just crucial for us, of course.
You talk about extremes, right? Because for me, the Olympics is the ultimate extreme. It's the pinnacle. Did the athletes have a special version of the theory?
No.
Or was that the production model?
No, it was the production model, actually. Okay. We just realized some little modified styles for some athletes that really needs something different because of their feet, but 99% of our athletes are using normal shoes.
We'll talk about normal shoes. We had speed climbing and the speed climbing model.
Yeah, the Cobra 499.
I can't imagine that many people buy it because, there aren't that many speed climbers.
Oh yeah, it's growing. I mean, Olympics Games helped also this niche to find a way to grow. And people is starting to get interested into this sport.
Something I noticed with climbing shoes, and maybe this is just me, and the same with skis and paragliders, which is you buy one and then you start to realize that actually there's specific models for specific types of climbing. There's bouldering shoes, there's trad shoes. Obviously that's great for marketing, you guys get to sell more shoes, but you then have to specify, you have to have a shoe that's an expert at one genre.
Actually, we got right now more than 70 climbing shoe styles in our collection. So, and this is because being the leader of the market, you have to give the right product for every needs. But it's crazy, when I started to work for La Sportiva, we used to have just 20, 25 pairs. And now it's crazy, but it's so cool that you can find the perfect shoe for everything.
I wanted to chat to you about sizing because in my experience, and you might correct me on this one, you tend to downsize on climbing shoes, right? And most brands is near to where my street shoe size is. However, with La Sportiva, I go down, way down. So I'm usually about a UK 8.5 to 9. I go down to 7.5, so almost a size and a half down.
Okay.
Why? Why a La Sportiva comes up a bit small, or is it just me?
It always has been like this since the first Kendo and Mythos styles where the real athletes of that age used to wear them super, super tight. And so we set our standard like this, and we are keeping this. So I normally use 41.5, 42 normal shoes, but climbing shoes, 48, 48 and a half. So it depends on the model, of course.
What's the future of climbing shoes? Are we going to see like space age material? I'm talking like, can we walk upside down with climbing shoes? Or, I mean, what materials are you developing? Can you give me any secrets?
Yeah, we are working a lot. It's a good question, actually. We are working a lot on eco and recycled material right now. So we are trying to rebuild all the icons of the past using eco and recycled materials. It's not super easy because we have to find the compromise between performance and eco-sustainability. You cannot have a super performance shoes made just with eco materials right now, but we are working in this direction.
La Sportiva shoes are notoriously hard to find sometimes. They're like gold dust. I'm thinking like models of Futuras that people are talking on the internet. Where do we find them? Why can we sometimes struggle to find La Sportiva models? Is it a supply issue, or do you just keep them a little bit limited, a bit exclusive?
It's actually really simple to answer to this question. We are based in a really small valley and we produce all our climbing shoes there. So the demand of climbing shoes is growing a lot, it's booming, the climbing activity, and so it's tough for us to produce all these products staying in Val di Fiemme, where our roots are, but here is in Val di Fiemme where we want to be also in the future. So we will study something to provide you more climbing shoes staying there.
And final question, if you had to pick a La Sportiva shoe out the cupboard for you to go climbing, what's your go-to La Sportiva shoe?
Futura.
Okay, so no edge technology?
Yeah, no edge technology, and in particular the Futura is the perfect balance in between comfortable, precision and everything. You can set a climbing gym, you can climb, you can have a chat without pulling out the shoes. It's perfect.
There we go. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching this. We're getting more footage from the La Sportiva Athlete event coming very soon. And as always, you can buy La Sportiva shoes from the EpicTV shop, a link down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.